Kicksvision, what's happening? John Elliott here in Shanghai. Really appreciate it. I think it's well documented that my dad has always said that interesting people live outside their comfort zone. For me, that means in any day, anything is possible. Like, you wake up in the morning and you should dress for any situation. And that's really how I try to build our brand. Is I was diagnosed as being dyslexic at an early age, meaning that reading, writing, spelling was very, very difficult for me. And I think where I excelled was in athletics and art. And luckily I had great parents who pushed me to really pursue arts. One day I came home with drawings that I had created during class. My mom told me I should send it to Nike. When I did an interview with GQ, my mom was helping me with the interview because it was a written interview. She said, you know, I have old leather that Nike sent back to you back in 1991. And I said, oh my God, Mom, you have that? So ever since then, that's kind of become like a piece of the brand that is very, very important for us. I had worked in the industry for like 10, 15 years before I launched my own brand. My main motivation beyond trying to gain knowledge about the industry when I first went to go work in my favorite store on Haight Street in San Francisco, because I was so in love with fashion and trend. I worked at that store for about 5 years, and then I moved to New York. And when I moved to New York, I had to pack up everything I owned. What I realized is that when you buy into trend, it doesn't travel with you over time. So I really wanted to build a classic look, one with which it would be trend resistant, present myself in a confident way. Honestly, this is hard to believe, but it was the Villain sweatshirt. That's like still our #1 selling item for the brand. And that was actually my first design ever. This project came about approximately 1.5 years ago. In the previous collaborations that I've had with Nike, you're taking existing silhouettes and you're adding your point of view to those silhouettes. In this case, we got to build something entirely brand new. You know, I think I wanted to use the 8 tooling because of obviously the beautiful nature of the full-length airbag, and then the angles on the shoe lent itself to the graphical elements that I wanted to play off of. We then went and built the transparent upper, and that was something that felt new to us, and I think when LeBron saw it for the first time, he was very excited. I think the breakthrough was sitting down in my office in LA. Once we had the tooling approved and Nike confirmed that we could use it, we built a mood board. We looked at spillways, basically water being released from a dam. When water runs down a concrete structure, you see layers of transparency. And we realized that we wanted to mix these transparent layers with graphical elements, almost like lines on a court. And that's where we mixed the layers underneath, the overlay of the embroidery. And that was the big breakthrough. You know, this sneaker would not exist if LeBron didn't approve it. If he didn't allow us to use the 8 tooling, #1, this doesn't exist. #2, LeBron doesn't say to us that he wants something brand new. That was the prerequisite for doing this. This material, this transparent material, had been used only in Nike running shoes. So to use that on a basketball lifestyle sneaker, it was brand new. For me, from my point of view, on the lateral side, that's for somebody else. If you look down at your shoe, it's for you. So this swoosh placement is really for me. When we got our first sample back, I showed it to LeBron first. He immediately loved the shoe. He looked and he said, we're gonna need socks for these. The sock was entirely LeBron's idea. I can take no credit for that. That's LeBron. You know, honestly, that shows just how stylish he is, how he thinks. would probably be the pants. Interior gusset that if you open it up, it allows you to wear them as a straight leg. If you close it and wear it around your ankle, almost even around your calf, it can look like a slim tailored pair of sweatpants. There's an exterior rib that runs down the outseam. You know, bend your knee, you'll see a new color. Front pockets, meaning that it's perfect for travel. There's a back pocket with a zipper, meaning that you can hide your passport. It's a very functional pair of pants. Also slim and meant to be, you know, somewhat have the ability to be worn in formal settings. I'm not at liberty to divulge what is on the way, but I am excited to say that there is great energy around this shoe right now. Just so grateful to Nike and to LeBron for this opportunity, and I think, you know, there's gonna be more stories around this silhouette. I can say that as somebody who's lived in LA now for about 8 years, there's never been more excitement than now, all because LeBron is in LA. Definitely believe that there will be more opportunities to have FaceTime with him now that he's living basically up the street from me. Just so you know, I don't live in his neighborhood. I wish I did. With him being in LA, we'll definitely have the ability to collaborate more closely and have more conversations about product. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, time to celebrate it.
Hey, that was a long day.